There you go, there guys, this is a little video of clip-on rear view screen here, a wireless like one, that connects up to like a battery, a wireless like camera. So for the screen, this here will be like clipping onto your existing screen. So it uses these type of clips, which can be like different from the elastic ones that do go over. So they should fit majority of like rear view mirrors, and it should still actually clip on, even if they're really like thick ones. But like basically like that's going to like clip onto your rear view mirror. The whole point of this like system, just a quick entry like system to give you a camera, like maybe when you actually need it at like certain times. It's like supposed to come off and on. So it like comes with a cigarette plug, power cable in the kit. Obviously that'll plug into your car's 12 volt. It runs up to the cable coming out of the back of the screen here, which goes to this here. You've got some trigger actual wires here. These are really, you might as well take these out of the way or even like cut them back. The blue and the brown, you probably won't be actually using them. And this here just plugs into here, has a little twist and lock in, and this will be powered from your car, it's 12 volt. Then at the camera end, camera just has obviously a magnet on it that will have to stick to something that obviously can attract a magnet. We will try and get this actually stick on a steel pad to add as like an add-on. So that's just a steel pad that you can actually stick on, I don't know, let's say if it's I don't know, fiberglass or something like different, which means this will then have a magnet to mount to, and that will mount that. The camera's like adjustable by just twisting, and then it holds its own position. So that's basically your view going straight up, and then it can go all the way down the other way to go straight down, so that your sort of view range is like that from here to here. This is your antenna for your obviously wireless. There is a battery, like the actual status bar there, 4 LEDs to show how charged it is, a USB-C charging port here to charge it up. I think it takes 4.5 hours to charge, just to get the specs, and you've got about like 16 hours of like runtime. It will go into low power mode, but it can't go into actual super low power mode. So we've got some like battery like cameras that will actually last a lot longer because they pretty much go into like sleep mode. But this one can't actually do that. So basically you're gonna get like 16 hours out of this, and then you're gonna have to go and stick it actually back on charge. So just think about the actual use case you're gonna be like using it for, and if it's gonna be like actually suitable. A majority of the time it's just when you need a temporary camera to like back something up or whatever, or actually when you're like doing it, and then you'd like pull this like back off and put it on charge, because you're again only gonna get like 16 to 18 hours of like runtime out of this camera, and then you're gonna have to charge it. So actually also, sorry, something I should have also actually mentioned, there's like a 64 gig SD card in here. So this will be recording the camera's actual footage the whole time from here. So if you ever do need to actually view that footage for a reason, you can actually access the SD card in here. I'll just show you what it looks like. You push it in. If you can't, well, I'm pretty sure you can get it with your hand on these ones. No, that's all right. 1 second. Might need a little flat head in there because it's a little bit deep. If you had a fingernail, you'd be okay. It's just that little actual push in and out, and you can see we include like a 64 gig Kingston, in this case, SD card in there. It's the big size SD card, just to note that. So if you do need to have a look at the footage on there, you're going to need a big size reader. So super easy to install. You just like seen that. This clips on. This plugs into your SIG plug, this sticks to metal. So can't really get too much easier than that in terms of installation. So that is kind of the overview of actually what it is.